Dobra. W takim bądź razie chodźmy nauczyć się Imperio.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Wyniknęła wiedza naszych przodków, że miecza innego nie mogę zignorować. Pomierzone wnętrze za wielką salą pośród wywróconych sarkochodów znajdował się relik o dziwnym kształcie. Jego moc była łatwo wyczuwalna. Święty, który mógł go przebadać, ale zbieranie przedmiotów jest zabrane.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Lecimy!
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio. Gringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Defendo. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb
Revelio.
insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't
Accio.
start.
Opening all of these is tempting. Bombarda.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a
Revelio.
chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Descendo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. Nearly slipped there.
Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Revelio. Aquadego. Stupid one. Descendo. Accio. Glacius. Confringo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Bombarda. And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Revelio.
We'll be fine, though.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of grave we
O,
want to be
znowu
buried in.
kości, nienawidzę tego.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones
Nienawidzę tych
outside a
kości.
sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Te kości trzeba używać akio, a potem te kości się coś baguje i jak nie zrobisz tego za pierwszym razem, to potem jest masakra. Już miałem taką jaskinię, tam trzeba było użyć szkielety 4, żeby otworzyła się skrytka. No i oczywiście coś się zesrało i podnosiłem 2 szkielety naraz zamiast pojedynczo i nie mogłem tego otworzyć. Masakra.
There's something here by the altar.
Mam nadzieję, że nie ma nic takiego. Nierozważne wspomniałem o moim raporcie znaleził relikcie. Inna no mnie, abym go nie ruszał. Ale badania są ważniejsze niż moja wierność zasadom. Czuję, że w tym likcie coś drzemie. Słyszałem, że osoby wybrane przez ruski dębu szpółkowego władają potężniejszą intuicją, a ja w to wierzę. Dlatego właśnie, gdy nikt nie patrzył, przystąpiłem do działania. Wyczerpałem 2 bariery, aby odizolować relikt. Niech przodkowie mi wybaczą, ale użyłem do tego ich kości. Zamierzam tam wrócić, ale najpierw muszę się przygotować do kolejnego zadania, czyli nauki zaklęcia Imperius. Podobno dobrze działa na wrogu.
What did you find?
Accio!
No właśnie. Więcej kości. Albo pająków.
Glacius! Revelio!
Ej. Zniknął gdzieś. Słyszę jak tupie coś, ale chyba go nie ma. Przemieniłem go i zniknął? Nie kumam. Ty, gdzie on jest? On jest u góry, what the hell? Nie. On jest w ścianie, czy co?
Glacius! Bombarda! Accio! Confringo!
We've rid the world of another spider. I
Dobra.
shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio! Bombarda! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Wow.
Revelio!
O, wiem o co chodzi. Tu chyba będą te kości.
Confringo! Accio!
To.
I need to find a safe way across. Confringo! Accio!
O, wypadły. Patera. Widzisz, już się...
Wingardium Leviosa!
W sumie chyba... One jakoś powinny się ułożyć, tak mi się wydaje. O, właśnie coś takiego. Widzisz?
Confringo! Accio!
No i tu jest tylko kolejna część.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I one powinny się ułożyć tu też chyba. Dobra. Udało się.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Ja miałem z Sebą pogadać, a już jestem na drugiej stronie, ty.
Revelio!
No, i już mam fulla. Wiedziałem, żeby iść coś opchnąć, nie? Chociaż to nie zidentyfikowane zostawię. Na razie na siano nie narzekam, więc mi to tam lot to. Czy tam był zielony jakiś? Masakra. Niedostępny od tego poziomu, a jest jeszcze słabszy niż posiadam. To po co w ogóle takie coś robić? Dobrze, już trochę tam przeczyściłem.
Confringo, Accio. Revelio.
Może z Sebą pogadamy, bo on coś chce.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Tak niezłą fuchę sobie
There's
załatwił.
more to this than even I imagined.
Ja sobie tu
Look,
pochodzę,
bones
poglądam,
stacked
nie?
oddly on either side of this archway.
A ty ogarnij resztę, nie?
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case,
Lecimy.
no bone.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I hop. Ułożą się, czy nie? Nie wiem. Zanim wiesz, nie wiem, co leży chyba.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Chciałbym, żeby to się ułożyło. A, dobra, tutaj. Okej.
Accio. Bombada.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio.
Jest więcej kości.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Zabierzmy je ze sobą. Stawmy je tu. Ułożą się? Ułożyły się, czy nie? Nie wiem, chyba.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Na dół. Nie wiem, jakie na dół zrobić. A, po prostu myszką. Tu czy tu? Nie mam pojęcia. Nie, tu na pewno nie.
Accio. Wingardium
Chyba
Leviosa.
tutaj. Okej. Chyba brakuje jeszcze.
If this
Revelio.
archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
A, tam jeszcze u góry jest coś.
Confringo. Revelio.
No brakuje nam
Accio.
kości, nie?
Wingardium
O,
Leviosa.
właśnie tego się obawiałem, nie? Że się wszystko zepsuje.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, bo poukładajcie się, proszę.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Proszę, poukładajcie się. O. No i właśnie... Ty tu coś leży.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Właśnie o tym mówię. Jest masakra.
Accio. Wingardium
Wiesz, te
Leviosa.
kości tu były, kurde, jakoś źle leżały. O, Jesus.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
O, się nie układają.
Accio.
O, ta akcja z kościami jest... Może tu... Sporoniona. O. Dobra.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Skąd on to wie?
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead.
No i gdzie ja mam teraz je przypisać? Już mam tyle tych zaklęć, że... Już nie wiem.
Imperial. Accio. Depulso.
Po prostu w niego go rzuciłem i tyle.
Revelio.
Co jest?
Glacius. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda.
Okej.
Revelio. Confringo. Imperio. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Descendo. Accio. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperial. Depulso. Glacius. Bombarda.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Accio.
Wszędzie też.
Revelio.
Już nie wiem gdzie mam iść.
Bombarda. Revelio.
No tu już chyba nic ciekawego nie ma.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio.
To przejeżdżamy.
Bombarda.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the
Confringo.
last one, this should be a cinch.
Accio.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Standardowo nic się nie układa. No.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No i czemu to się nie udało
Wingardium
ułożyć?
Leviosa.
O, poszło. Że muszę trochę wyżej, co?
Accio.
No.
Appears some of these stone tablets have 2 rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Accio.
O,
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
naprawdę to jest
Wingardium Leviosa.
masakra z tymi kośćmi. No nareszcie.
Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Descendo. Imperio. Confringo.
Mam mandragora? Mam.
Descendo. Defendo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
For a moment there I thought that'd never end.
Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lucky.
Accio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
No coś tu mamy. Jakiś trójkąt z tymi i relik aż kipi od energii. Możliwości mogą przyznać się nie tylko czarodziejem, ale też całemu światu, ale mroczna ofiara, którą pozwoli wyzwolić jego potencjał, może zbyt wieka, dopóki nie dowiemy się więcej. Proszę, nie zabieraj reliktu.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
No jest.
Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Kurde, nie wiem. Może być lipa, nie? Jak go weźmiemy. Ale go weźmiemy.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret.
Może ściągniemy na siebie jakieś mega zło, ale dobra. O nie, Omnis. I jak myślisz, skąd on tu się wziął? To pewnie on zostawiał te notki.
Is that ominous?
Na stówę to on.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Będziemy się tłuc.
But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Ja, dobra, grubo będzie.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
Ale jaja.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Revelio.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission. I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
O nie, zgubiłem się.
I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Co tu było? Dajemy nogę, szybko.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Serio? Będziemy tak iść z buta?
from fate. Nice work.
Co
What
tu
is
się
it?
dzieje?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
Szybko, let's go.
Velkoff's in trouble. They're under attack.
Co tu się
Let's hurry.
dzieje?
Pity, not quite.
Co jest grane?
Spells glance off of me.
Just you wait till I'm on. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Glacius. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Put me down. Descendo. Accio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Bombarda. Expulso. Levioso.
How nice of you.
Confringo. Accio. Keep out the way. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Fight. Defender. Crucible.
Co tu się wyrabia, ty?
Imperium. You'll not win here.
Bastion! Be careful! Mind!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Ja pierdzielę, co to jest grane w ogóle?
Accio.
I'm handling it.
Imperium!
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Ja to rzucałem na
What did
legale.
my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
How can you say that? You just used the Imperious curse on Ominous.
I did, but with his consent, Sebastian. It may seem an irrelevant difference, but it is a difference.
I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Imperio, okej, no ale bez przesady.
Reparo.
Wszystko tu rozwalili w ogóle.
Revelio.
Dobra, zobaczymy co on powie.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?